a journey through the development of social media. Social networking is the use of websites and applications to discover and interact with people who have similar interests to one's own. This video will cover the timeline of the existence of social media, since its inception to all the way as we know it today. Usernets were one of the precursors to social media. Usenet systems were first conceived of in 1979 by Tom Truscott and Jim Ellis. They let users post articles or posts, referred to as news or newsgroups. They also did not have a centralized server or dedicated administrator. Newsreader clients owe much of their development to Usernets. At about the same time, bulletin board systems came into existence. These were primarily hosted on personal computers. The only way to enter a BBSS was to dial in through the host computer's modem, and only one user at a time could do so. Another issue plaguing bulletin board systems involved illicit and illegal activities. However, these laid the foundation for sites allowing users to log on and interact with one another. Forums played a major role in the evolution of the social web. They usually came with a more user-friendly interface, making them easier for non-technical visitors to use. vBulletin and PHPBB are some early examples of platforms utilizing the concept of forums, many of them having added more social networking type features like profiles. 6 Degrees, the first modern social networking website, was launched in 1997. It allowed users to create profiles and become friends with other users. It was quite popular with 1 million members at its peak. It was purchased for $125 million but shut down in 2001. Internet Relay Chats, better known as IRCs, were developed in 1998. Their main purpose was file sharing, link sharing, and keeping in touch. ICQ was the first example of using IRC. It enabled all the aforementioned features for PCs. The adoption of avatars, abbreviations, and emoticons owe a fair bit of credit to IRCs and ICQ. The early 2000s were the period when most of the major social networking sites we use today were introduced to the public. This is the point from which the popularity and the appeal of social media really took off. LinkedIn, founded in 2003, is one of the first mainstream social networks devoted to business. Initially, it allowed users to post a profile, basically a resume, and interact through private messaging. Gradually, it added features such as question and answer forums and advanced profile features, including real-time updates. MySpace was founded in 2003 as well. It became the most popular network in 2006. What made it stand out from others was its ability to allow users to completely customize the look of their profiles. Users on the site could post music from artists on MySpace, embed videos from other sites, and much more. Facebook, then a Harvard-only social network, was launched in 2004. It slowly expanded to include high schools, businesses, and eventually everyone by 2006. It surpassed MySpace by 2008, stealing its title of the most famous social networking site. It included similar features as MySpace, but what set it apart was the pace of its updates and thus keeping up with the times. It has added a number of features over the past few years, including video calls and apps in chat. Users can post notes, comment on posts, and more recently, react to posts. Catering to all types of communication, many sites dedicated to social news and bookmarking popped up. Reddit was founded in 2005. It consists of several subforums that essentially make it into a giant forum website. What set it apart was its feature that allowed users to upvote and downvote content. Many sites whose purpose was solely media sharing were also developed. YouTube launched in 2005 and quickly became the first major video hosting and video sharing website after its acquisition by Google. It has since evolved into a new source of content consumption, replacing TV for both news and entertainment purposes. However, as with all advancements in technology, social media has its fair share of drawbacks, which have exposed it to a great deal of skepticism and criticism. You must be very careful when sharing information on social media. Hackers can hack into these sites by using various methods and steal your information. They can then use this information to blackmail you or use it to commit crimes such as identity theft and credit card fraud. Furthermore, irresponsible use of social media can expose sensitive groups of people to inappropriate contact and content. Most social media sites also store your data, and they may use them to display targeted ads or may archive it on their servers, which is an invasion of your privacy. Social media has come a long way since the days of bulletin board systems and IRC chats, and it continues to evolve on a daily basis, with major social networks and social media sites making changes and improvements regularly. It is sure to stay up to date in coming years. Social media is not just a phase, and likely won't go away anytime soon.